Hey, my name is Mellow, and I'm the best Rocket League player in the world. Don't believe me? Check out the sick shot I had back in 2018.
Mellow.
This is Rocket League!
What do you mean that wasn't me? That was clear. Okay, fine, I'll admit it, that wasn't me. But I'm still extremely good. And don't just take my word for it. Listen to what the pros have to say about me.
Good play, good pass! Bump him! Yes! Oh, come on, let's go! Oh my god, dude! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh my god!
Mellow.
Let's go! Yes, sir! Come on!
Mellow.
Yeah, pretty insane, right? I bet you're wondering how I got to this absolute level of insanity. I'll take you on this journey with me, and hey, you might even learn a couple things. And with enough years of practice, you might be able to be the first team in the entire world to beat me in a 1v4. Probably not though. My journey started 3 years ago. I finally saved up enough money to buy a gaming PC. And with a gaming PC came a code for Rocket League. You could say I was sponsored to play the game, but I didn't quite care about Rocket League, as it wasn't that big back then. I played casually now and then, but didn't really watch any pros play, and didn't care that much about playing the game competitively. I had very basic skills, and back then, before ranked was a thing, I was considered good by my friends who didn't own Rocket League. After a few months of playing, I got tired of the game and moved on to become a pro Fortnite player. Video on that coming soon. Now, I understand you're probably thinking, how could he be such a god gamer if he quit the game after just a few months of playing? Well, simply put, I'm just built different. I hope at this point that you've all realized that this is a joke video and I'm not actually a pro. Anyways, let's get to the present time. So for those who don't know, Rocket League went free to play for everyone on every platform on September 23rd, 2020. Since I already owned the game on Steam, I wasn't really too bothered with that announcement, but my friends were pretty excited that they finally had the chance to play this 5-year-old title, and immediately started playing it. Those poor young children. They played for a couple of weeks and kept on urging me to join them. Since I haven't played for a few years, I knew I would be rusty and didn't want to embarrass myself in front of my peers, since, you know, I am known as the alpha Chad amongst my fellow futile friends. So obviously, my only option was to 1v1 them all, and absolutely humiliate them in front of everyone. I'm lagging! No! Thanks. I don't want to talk about it. What did I do there? Oh, no! Yes! No! I thought it went in again. I don't know where I cut this goal. I hate that. No. It's not in. Oh! What just happened? How did I? What just happened? Bro! Oh well. Thanks, bro.
Right, boys, let us go. No, how did I miss that? No, come on. No, why am I getting internet? How? I literally had 44 ping and now I get a low latency warning. Like, how even does that work? Okay, yeah, my depth perception is completely messed up. What do you mean low latency? 19 ping with low latency, like... What is this? What is this place? Real...
Bro, that's save.
Epic save, dude.
Damn.
That one's going into the compilation. Would have been hilarious.
What am I doing? No!
I have no idea.
And you still miss.
How did I miss that? No, come on! How did I miss that?
Yeah, this is our first game of the day.
This is like my first game of like the last 2 months.
Yeah. What almost went in? Oh, they went in.
No, come on.
Thanks. What?
How did you even miss
You
that?
weren't. I lagged. You weren't even there, my screen. Okay. People
Doesn't
might
it
find
you?
my anime storage.
Wait, what?
10 seconds for a goal. Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay. Guess I won't be scoring.
Say my. GG.
Yeah, sure. GG. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Your 6 goals. But you just burn out of my face.
I honestly have no idea how someone can be that bad at Rocket League. Like seriously, I swear this wasn't scripted or planned at all. He just really is that bad at the game. It's actually hilarious. Anyways, GG to the others who actually, could play the game. But you'll still never be as good as me. Now, although it is fun to absolutely shred my friends and exploit them for personal gain, that's unfortunately not the purpose of this video. Let's head back to my gameplay when I started playing recently and compare it with some of my most recent plays. The most obvious difference is the car I was using. Most people overlook the competitive advantage of the car's body and choose their car based on looks. Which is just cringe. Like, honestly bro, who cares what it looks like? At least I have a 3% higher chance of reaching the ball off kickoff before you. Moving past the style and design choice, the next important step is your camera controls. Every single pro video starts off with addressing the camera controls, and for good reason. The default camera controls don't seem to be tuned for pro gameplay and could definitely demotivate people and prevent them from playing the game and moving up in the ranks, since the majority of mistakes that new players make are because of the simple fact that their POV is too far, or that the camera gets too shaky and they miss the ball. Here are the settings that I use, copy them if you want to. I'm still fine tuning them and you should too. The most important takeaway from this is that you should be comfortable with your camera settings. One thing I would definitely recommend to someone who wants to go pro is to spend a lot of time in free play as well as going through training packs. Steam offers workshop content with user created maps and training packs, but Psyonix includes training packs which can help you understand the basics and keep you busy for hours and hours trying to complete the all-star course. Unless, you're a pro. Like me. While searching for games, always maximize efficiency by practicing your kickoffs. It's a great warm-up before each game and tunes your focus for the game that's loading. Speaking of kickoffs, that's the next thing I'd like to mention. Many people overlook the kickoff, myself included, and that just leads to easily obtainable goals by the opposing team. I'd recommend always going for kickoff, especially when first starting out. I do however avoid kickoffs and rather try to regain ball possession. Sometimes the saves are really awkward and impossible to save, but most of the time the saves are pretty easy and it can be turned around into a goal. Once again, I recommend training your kickoffs just a little bit. My strategy is to flip like this, right here, which usually gets me to the ball first. I'll link the video to that kickoff style in the description down below. It's by Thanovic and he did a really good job at explaining kickoffs, so definitely check that out. Finish watching this video first though, thank you. I realize now that this video somehow became a cocky pro teaches noob type video, and that's not what I was going for at all. The title of the project was actually Road to Pro, and my plan was to show you all my climb to a pro league, being, diamond or maybe even champ league, I don't know. I'm not there yet, might never even reach that, but I do feel that I should share some tips and help some of you guys out, since I know the Rocket League community is amazing and I'd like to be a part of it. Moving on, as of writing the script, I'm currently only gold 2 and I've been on the grind for plat for the last 2 weeks. I feel like a big bottleneck to me is the fact that I'm on keyboard and mouse, and that's quite a disadvantage to controller when it comes to Rocket League, and now I understand that a few people might get annoyed by that statement, but that's how I personally feel, and that's how lots of pro players feel. Of course, there are pros that play on keyboard and mouse, and for that reason I'll continue using keyboard and mouse. Before carrying on, I'd like to announce that this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow. No, I'm joking. Does it look like I have the facilities for a sponsorship? Come on bruv, look at me, I've got 20 subs. Speaking of which, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me as I'm currently at war against this undisclosed channel. He doesn't know it yet, but we're on a race to 1,000 subs, and the loser must delete his channel. Not really, but please help me beat him. This is bigger than PewDiePie vs T-Series. One of my favorite things in the game is the saves. It's always extremely satisfying to save a last minute goal and can be the difference between a win or a loss. That's one reason I often skip kickoffs, seeing as I'm mechanically better at saves than I am at shooting goals. I recommend playing the saving training pack. It includes shots that are very common in any game and can really help you out a lot. Another mechanic that I absolutely love and would 100% recommend you focus on, especially in gold rank, is dribbling. It's one of the most satisfying things to do in the game and is also considered very skillful when pulled off correctly. I'd recommend just hopping into free play and seeing how long you can control the ball and how fast you can go without losing control. Once you get the hang of that, you can move on to pulling tricks like musty flicks and all that good stuff. This skill can lead to extremely satisfying goals and will definitely help you progress further. Now if you've watched any other pro video or seen literally any clip of any pro player ever, you'll notice that there's something I've been avoiding. Aerials are probably the biggest key mechanic that you need to learn if you want to go pro, and the reason I avoided discussing this is because I'm simply too to pull off aerials. I am absolutely trash at these and have zero air control. Any aerial shot that I've ever pulled off was 100% luck. But I'm working on them, and hopefully I can show off my skill in the final episode of the series, maybe. In conclusion, you can't go pro in 2 days. Not in Rocket League, and not in any other game. Rocket League takes time and consistency. Stick to your training and keep working on all your mechanics. You'll get there eventually. As for me, I've got to go and practice aerials. That's all I've got for you in this episode. Thanks for watching. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you'd like to see more content and help me grow, and comment down below or else you'll have 69 years of bad luck.